Thank you very much, Edney. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our discussion. What is the state of blockchain after AI? I'm Kelsey Cheng from Caixin Global. AI and blockchain are two of the most exciting technologies that have emerged in the last decade. On the surface, these two inhabit very different space, very different technologies, centralization versus decentralization. But there are areas where they could emerge, they could converge, and even check and balance the other. Integrating AI and blockchain would certainly unlock immense opportunities while raising a lot of other challenges. So it's my absolute pleasure today to welcome two esteemed panelists to help us break down all of that. So on my left, we have Yi, founder and chairman of Cedarlake Capital, a global investment firm focused on next-generation technology and businesses. Yi was also CEO of Morgan Stanley Securities China. And Raymond Yuan, CEO and chairman of CTX Group, which has made numerous successful investments spanning crypto, Web3 infrastructure, and AI computing. Thank you both for joining us. So I'd like to start by asking two very, very basic questions. How would we actually merge AI with blockchain? And how would this combination affect the way we live and work? And Raymond, could you kick us off, please?
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic question about how we combine AI and blockchain and to put their different, basically their different strengths together to improve the life and the quality how people living. So firstly, all of us, we know the AI technology significantly improve the efficiency and also unlock a lot of potential of the future possibilities. When we define a better future, we also say a better future means more possibilities. And AI is that kind of technology to improve the efficiency and bring more possibilities to our real world. But in the meantime, we can see we have concern about the governance of the AI and the data security, who is making the rules, and the rules is making for minority benefits and majority benefits, then we need to have a mechanism to prevent the AI to commit evil. So many years ago, like Google, a lot of big companies, they say don't commit criminal or don't commit evil. But now the blockchain ensure you cannot do the evil things basically by a more transparent, decentralized mechanism, how to achieve the finality through a consensus mechanism, and how to improve the transparency, how to protect the data security. Mm-hmm. So basically, that's the perspective, how we see their combination. Mm-hmm. But for your real use case, we can see a lot of application in healthcare, life science, and also financial service. Mm-hmm. And we can explore more in the real use case in the future.
Mm-hmm. Anything to add to that, Yi?
Thank you, Kelsey, and thank you, my dear friend Raymond. I think AI and the blockchain are such a powerful pair, mm-hmm. and a natural pair, because blockchain is all about bringing transparency, trusted, authentic data into our different industries, into the lives of people. But AI on top, give an analysis and make it smart and intelligent and lead to increase the efficiency and the better results. So Raymond mentioned the life science and the healthcare. There are other examples, very simple examples, using supply chain management as an example. For supply chain, using blockchain, you get transparent, traceable data. And those transparent and traceable data feeds into AI analysis, so you can do much better prediction of customer demand, optimization of logistics, etc. Right? Using entertainment industry as an example, mm-hmm. Piracy, copyrights, IP is a big issue. Blockchain give you security, transparency, then AI will be able to trace all these unauthorized distribution and all these frauds. So I think there are tons of examples. This pair is going to affect every aspect of how we work and how we live.
Wonderful. So healthcare, supply chain, copyright, IPs. So thank you for those great insights and definitely a lot of potential there. But let's take a step back and see what the current state is, right? So Raymond, are there any interesting companies in your portfolio, since you've made a lot of good returns, that could demonstrate the use of both technologies?
Yeah, thank you. So we have invested to more than 200 portfolio companies in blockchain and Web3 area. And we do see a new trend, a lot of blockchain companies, they are adopting the AI technology. So that means they are integrate the AI technology. For example, for the on-chain data analysis, and also my friend Bao Yi said, when you want to trace the full record on blockchain, you may also need to use the AI technology. So, but I don't want to specifically to name a company here, but I want to emphasize a sector which we feel excited mostly. That's about the deeping. So deeping means the decentralized physical infrastructure sector. And then you can think about in this way. Now all we know the bottleneck of AI adoption, the biggest bottleneck is the computing power, because the AI technology is very computation demanding. You need a lot of GPU server, you need a lot of computation infrastructure, but how to structure the whole infrastructure in a centralized way or decentralized way. And if we check the data from NVIDIA, the big three companies, Google, Google and the Facebook and the Microsoft, they bought most of their GPU server. Then it leaves very limited capacity for the small AI companies. Then we are paying effort to build a more decentralized AI computing infrastructure and to support the SME and make the whole game more fair.
Very huge transformative power for businesses and industries. Yeah. And thank you for that, Raymond. And now I'd like to touch on developments on this area in the US and China. So Bao Yi, as an expert observer in both markets, are there any similarities or differences in US and China tech companies' approach and progress in merging these two technologies?
Well, I think you're leaving the sensitive question to me. I think it's a powerful pair, right? I think both countries have so much similarities that utilizing this powerful pair into different industries and technologies. There's slight difference. The US tech giants, I think they're more endorsing the open source initiatives, right? More collaborative efforts with global peers. China, on the other hand, I think the Chinese tech giants are largely influenced by the size of the market. So they're more tailored and focusing on the customer needs and building ecosystem around it. The other difference is we're talking about decentralization. I think blockchain is about decentralization. But Chinese companies' decentralization, I call it more independent decentralization instead of connected decentralization. But however, Chinese companies puts a lot of efforts on hard technology, software, hardware, algorithm, and also chip, right, to do the catch-up. So a lot of similarities, but difference in environment and connectivity.
Thank you so much for that excellent comparative analysis. Now, of course, we got to talk about the problems and risks, and you've mentioned already a couple in the beginning. Raymond, could you further elaborate, and from a technical aspect, what are the problems of merging AI and blockchain?
Before I get to the question directly, I want to talk, now technically, about the technology, as in the major barrier is the interest conflict. Okay, the company who love AI, they may not embrace the blockchain philosophy. Because if they want to be a superiority in AI, they want to take them most as much as profit they can. They may not want to embrace the blockchain philosophy at the end. But technically, there are some challenges on the way. And the first of the challenges is because we know there are different features. Both of them, they are fascinating, but their strong point, they are different. AI is about the efficiency, and blockchain is about the transparency, it's about the trust. So that means sometimes they need to compromise for each other. If you want to implement the AI implement the blockchain into the AI system, maybe you need to sacrifice a little bit of efficiency, especially in short term, about the scalability, right? About the transaction speed, about scalability. And secondly, when we want to implement AI in blockchain, there's a lot of interoperability challenge, because there are different blockchains, but how to implement AI and how keep them can commute with each other. And the third thing is about implementation complexity. So that means now the companies, the leading companies in AI and the leading companies in the blockchain, do they have the real willingness to come together and to put a joint effort and to make these things come true? It still needs, I think there's a long way to go.
Yeah, thank you for putting us back on the ground with this concept. And for our last question for the panel, very short session, Bao Yi from Regulators Perspective. So we talked about the technical perspective, Regulators Perspective. What are some of the issues you'd imagine them getting very nervous about, and how would they deal with that?
There's so many issues.
Yeah.
Basically, I stay awake at night. As I said yesterday at the conclave, I think there's never a single time in the history of mankind it is as imminent, as dangerous, and as important for everybody to work together, yet the world is so divided, right? There's so many issues, privacy issue, transparency of algorithm decisions, system risks, cross-jurisdictional or cross-market arbitrage. We ought to work together, so that's why I want to applaud the FI coalition for bringing not only private sectors and governments, but also academias, not just superpowers, but also emerging countries, everybody together to work out a solution. And I shared a Chinese story yesterday I want to tell everybody. There's a famous philosopher in China called Zhuangzi, Taoism. He had his most famous story, a butterfly story. So Zhuangzi had a dream. He dreamed of him becoming a butterfly. So when he woke up, he had a question in mind, whether it is Zhuangzi dreamed of becoming a butterfly, or it is a butterfly that wakes up and dream of becoming Zhuangzi, right? So we're at this edge that human mankind is entering reality and the dream. So I think how to watermark that dream and stay sober of reality is important, and that needs work from everybody.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. That's definitely something for us all to take away, for us to ponder. And thank you so much to both Bao Yi and Raymond for sharing your invaluable insights. I think we could definitely go on for hours on this fascinating topic, and I hope we've piqued all your interest in seeing how AI and blockchain can merge together. And I myself am really interested in see how this all would play out. And thank you so much both for your time, and looking forward to our next conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.